Hello, everyone, and welcome to this
What up?
this this stacked episode today. It's all your favorites are here.
You can't tell if you can't tell we're running on fumes here.
Running on fumes. If you're listening to this through audio, then Brayden's not here to protect you this week because he's the only one that likes you guys, and I notoriously hate audio only listeners. Even though I listen to most of my podcasts on audio only, but this is different because
Those other podcasts offer video?
well, here's the thing. Like when it comes, here's a bit of insight to the show. All right.
To the show or the shows you like?
No, our show, my show, Michael, my
Oh,
show. I handle all the video stuff. So and
you do?
Brayden handles all the audio stuff. So if you're wondering why the audio is shit this week, I think we've done enough. I think we've done what we're meant to do, and then we'll send it off to him, and he'll do it. I guess.
I don't know how when he gets back. I don't know if he said.
I don't know. Brayden's away. He's going to watch Harry Styles, but it somehow will end up. Look, that man takes his computer everywhere.
He does.
So
We should have got him to make a thumbnail for us.
probably would
But
have been good.
I think we created a perfect
Thumbnail's
masterpiece.
pretty great this week. If it'll probably be gone because Brayden, they like changing the thumbnail every time I make it. But show politics, we'll push that aside. But Brayden handles the audio, so he protects all the audio listeners while I'll always hate them, and I love my. If you watch the show,
I did just open YouTube just to have a look.
Is it there? Does it look good?
It's as spectacular as ever.
It's good. Yeah, so it I just looked at it too. Wow, we did a job this week.
But really off to a good start.
Yeah, look at us. Look at us, episode 190 something. It is 193, and thank you all for joining us. I should say that I'm Alex and this is Michael.
Hello.
From the lack of voices, you can hear that Chris and Brayden are not here this week. Brayden's interstate, and Chris is I don't know where Chris is, but he said he couldn't be here tonight, so it's just flying the ship, not solo, but with my co-captain here, Michael. So yep, salute.
Two of us.
Just the two of us. So I guess this is the part where we start talking about the things we watched this week.
Yeah, I guess.
Brayden normally links everything together, so we're really going to give it a go this week.
Just,
we act like we
expect really poor segues, and
we act like we've never done a show without him before. We have, but
there's quite a few. Probably there is probably quite.
It's just funny when we pretend like we have no idea what to do.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we normally have a bit of a fun time.
Yeah, not tonight. Tonight's we're gonna take it slow. Michael, what'd you watch? Michael, what's the big thing we should talk about this week?
Do you want to hit with the new movie that you watched?
The new movie?
The new movie.
The new movie.
Yeah.
Guys, I watched Cocaine Bear.
Now I have a question about this.
Yeah.
Is it just one cocaine to one bear? Is there many cocaine to one bear, or is there multiple bears to one cocaine?
Do I want to spoil Cocaine Bear? Yes, because no one's gonna watch Cocaine Bear that hasn't already seen it. There are 3 cocaine bears. I should say there are 1 cocaine bear and 2 cocaine bear cubs, and so three cocaine bears in total, and not just a singular cocaine. Many cocaine. Bear is hunting for all the packets of cocaine.
I love it.
Yeah, look, I wish I could say that about the film, Michael.
Was it not a fun time?
It didn't know what it was. It didn't know what it wanted to be. It didn't lean too far into the absurdness, fun romps. There was that in the film, but it was spaced out, and the stuff in between was them trying to... It was oddly a lot of characters and storylines for a movie about a cocaine, a bear on cocaine. A bear on cocaine. Way too many storylines, way too many characters.
That's sort of depressing. I thought even just from the concept, it was just full outright stupid, like from the get go.
Yeah, it's 90 minutes, and it was like maybe 20 minutes into the film, I'm like, we haven't got a lot of Cocaine Bear, and we're just following all these characters. They're setting up all these characters, and I don't really care about any of them.
Yeah, you're there for the cocaine bear.
I'm there for the cocaine bear. There is one spectacular sequence, and it's in the trailer. It's where the cocaine bear is chasing the ambulance. That is the best part of the film. It's incredible. But yeah, like all the scenes with the cocaine bear doing cocaine and going mental. That's why we're there. There's not enough of it in the film, and the film's just trying too hard to be a movie at some point. Like a character. I don't know. Like I didn't know what they wanted to do. If they wanted to make us really like these characters, or I was just there to watch them all die. And and some of them died.
But
There is I want to shout out to the part where the bear does snort a line of cocaine off a severed leg, though. That was a bit of fun.
That one sounds like a hoot and a half.
Yeah, and you know what? In those two scenes, unfortunately, I like the really only major wacky absurd fun in the film. This was Ray Liotta's last film. That was a bit of fun. Yeah, look, there was some. I really enjoyed the guy that played young Han Solo was in the movie.
Okay.
And I enjoyed him. I thought he was probably my favorite human character in the film. There's a scene where he gets stuck under the cocaine bear. The cocaine bear passes out on top of him. Yeah. And I thought he had some really solid, funny line delivery under a muffled bear. Where they're like, I wonder, like he determines the sex of the bear because the bear's vagina is right on his ear.
So it has those moments.
It's got some really funny moments, but the rest of the film is just like it's not enough to justify the film. And yeah, I found myself at the end just not really caring on hoping it was over.
Well, that's quite sad considering
it is a bit sad.
Pretty excited for it.
Yeah, like and I wasn't excited for Cocaine Bear because I thought it was going to be cinema. I was excited for Cocaine Bear because it was a movie called Cocaine Bear. And I just wanted more Cocaine Bear in the end, and I don't feel like I got enough Cocaine Bear. And that's you
fair.
Know, 2.5 out of 5. Had some really fun moments in it, but overall, disappointed. Yeah. Well, I saw another movie that same day.
The same day?
Back to back. I thought, let's do it.
In the theater as well?
Yeah. And I was going to do a third, but I was so dead by this one.
What was it? What was the
third
you were going to do?
I had a day. Oh. I had a day, and I was like, I'm not going to have a day like this soon, so let's just go see all the movies I want to go see.
Yeah, so you saw Cocaine Bear. Before you get into the second one, what were you going to see if you went to a third?
I was going to go see Missing, which is like the which is like the spiritual sequel to Searching.
Yeah, okay.
I was going to
thought that came out ages ago.
So. No, that only came out last week. I think it came out in the US a while ago.
Okay,
so I was going to go see that. But, man, Cocaine Bear was 90 minutes, and then I saw Tar, and Tar was 2 hours and 38 minutes. And by the time Tar finished, it was 5 o'clock, and I was just like... So I saw Cocaine Bear at 11:15 at one cinema.
And then drove to
the standard one that we'll be going to on Thursday night for Creed. Yeah, and then I went and drove all the way to the Palace one to go see Tar, which I thought started at 2 o'clock, and I made it in time. I made it there at like 1:40. I was like, 20 minutes. I'll just like relax. And then I looked at the session time. And I was like, fuck, 2:30. I was like, all right, I'll go get sushi, and the sushi place was closed. So it was, I know, closed for maintenance. How dare they?
That's rude. How rude of them.
How super duper rude. Anyway, so I saw Tar, and I'm going to tell you, the cinema was sold out for Tar.
Okay.
I had someone next to me. Okay. And it wasn't one of their small cinemas, like their really small ones.
Yeah. That was my next question. Was it one of the smaller ones? But
nah, it wasn't their biggest ones, but it wasn't the smallest ones. It was in between. And like, yeah. First of all, whoever sat next to me, I know you're not watching this, and you never will. But don't bring hot food into a cinema. Don't bring your homemade curry into a cinema, please. That sucked. And you rocked up 15 minutes into the film.
Like,
Yep.
was there any free seats around? It was like
There was some at the front. So I sat, um, I can pull up.
few
Sure.
rows back.
Yeah. A few so I'm not sure if you know, like Palace Nova, this cinema in Palace Nova had like 5 like seats of 5 and like about 7 rows of seats of 5 and then 7
Yeah,
rows of seats of 2 on the side. I was like, "Oh,
yeah.
I'll just take one of the seats of 2, no one's next to me, it'll be alright." So I took one of them and then like the movie started, I'm like, "Great, no one's next to me." And then 15
And then
minutes
he
into the movie,
plonked himself
she
right next.
she
Sorry.
or them or they plugged themselves right next to me and proceeded to eat a warm hot curry.
Uh,
And they were like going into their bag the whole time. I want to say something in this cinema, maybe except for the person next to me. Everyone there was in the age bracket of 60 to 80, right? And I thought young people were bad at the movies. Old people suck.
because they talk.
They talk and they sit on their phones.
They sit on their phones.
Shocked me. Took me back.
That
About
is
5
shocked
people.
me.
5 people in the movie would just pull out their phones.
And like we have
I
some pretty bad stories of like younger people doing it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, nothing to that
had
extent, but I thought
what movie was it when we had the teenagers in front of us just taking photos with flash and stuff?
I reckon it was Logan.
Yes.
Anyway,
We've had a few bad ones.
we've had some shitty experiences, haven't we?
Mhm.
But anyway, so Tar. Let's talk about the movie now. This is the Kate Blanchett film where it's either her or Michelle Yeoh that's going to win Best Actress at the
Okay.
Oscars. It is about a music composer that suddenly she starts to lose a lot of her power. She's like top tier, like one of the all-time greats. She's got all the awards. She's considered one of the greatest composers. Oh no, what are they called? The people that stand in the front. They're composers, right? Conductors. One of the greatest musical conductors ever.
Conductors, composers, yeah.
Yeah.
Conductors, yeah.
And her name's Lydia Tarr, and this movie frames itself as a biopic. But Lydia Tarr's not a real person. So a lot of the joke on the internet now is Lydia Tarr's a real person because this movie very much seems like it's a real person. Like if you didn't know, you would be like, "Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna look her up," and then you realize she's not a real person. So anyway,
just searching this up, it comes up under sort of drama musical.
Yeah, it's not a musical. It's just about because she's a composer.
Yeah, and then on the little Wikipedia, like just a blurb on Google, psychological drama.
Yeah, it is a psychological drama. It's about Lydia Tarr, who she's, like I said, one of the all-time greats. And then things start coming out about her. A relationship she had with a former student comes out who since committed suicide. And it's about her kind of suddenly losing all this power that she cherishes.
Her downfall, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. And like she's not a good character, but somehow you're always kind of like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I think this movie's excellent. I think this movie is absolutely fantastic. I gave it 4.5 out of 5. I was ripped for the whole hour and a half, hour 40. I think it's very polarizing though. I think a lot of people won't like this movie because even I was sitting there and I went, when it ended, I went, "Oh, that's it." And it kind of ended in a very like somber, like almost some things weren't tied up in a nice little bow story wise.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the biggest thing that I reckon pissed off all the oldies was that they played the full end credits of the film at the beginning of the movie.
Really?
Yeah, like all of like when you go to the movies and you see all the random best boys and like the assistants and like all of them straight
or like
up.
just the thanks messages to random places.
Extremely at the beginning of the film. And
is this just set in like present day or is it not really just
present day?
Set? Okay.
It's present day. And Kate Blanchett's fantastic in it. She's in like every scene of the film and she's incredible. It's probably the best I've ever seen her. Like I'm not gonna be mad if Michelle Yeoh doesn't win to her because she's great in it. Even though Kate Blanchett doesn't want to win it, she's like, "I got one." I'm rooting for Michelle Yeoh. Let her win, please. You can tell she just doesn't want to win. So Yeah, everyone go see Tar. Tar's fantastic. Please go see Tar. I want
That's
every-
that's the PSA.
Yeah, I want more people to see Tar. It's hard to talk about Tar. Also, it's almost a week since I've seen it, so I'd watch it again, but maybe in some time because it is nearly a 3-hour film. Nearly 3 hours. Let's have a look. Yeah, 2 hours and 30. I nailed that. She's fantastic in it though. She's so cool. Like not the character of Tar, but Kate Blanchett's pretty cool. So yeah, Tar's great.
There you go.
2 thumbs up for Tar.
2 thumbs up.
It's
for
a
Tar.
zinger. It's a zinger. And
certified MMT zinger.
Cocaine Bear was a whopper.
We've got to come up with our own personalized MMT rating system based upon burgers from popular food chain.
I feel like a Big Mac's just like middle of the road.
Yeah, Fillet of Fish is the worst movies. One of the worst movies ever.
Red Rooster Burger is like bottom tier. Yeah, but then like Zinger is like pretty good. Zinger Burger's like great. Nando's Burger though. Now we're talking. Now that's a 5-star. That's Everything Everywhere All at Once and Tar and Nando's Burgers. Double cheese and bacon?
Yeah,
that's a Nando's Burger.
That is.
Do you know what else was a Nando's Burger, Michael?
The burger you had at Nando's?
No, this week's episode of The Last of Us.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was a Nando's burger.
So this was interesting this week. This was the DLC week.
Yeah.
Never played the DLC, so...
Oh, so you're even like...
Even
this is all new to you as well? Because
Yeah.
I was going to come and ask you, like, how was this compared to it?
I don't know. Can you tell me?
I can't. I haven't even finished the game.
I know. Yeah, I know a lot of people who love the first game who just haven't played the DLC.
But like, so obviously you would have had to purchase like normal DLCs. You would have back in the day. You would have had to purchase it. Does all the re-releases they've released come with it, and you just never played it?
The PS5, definitely the PS5 re-release that came out recently has it on it.
Yeah, you just never gotten around to it.
I never played it.
Maybe it's time to.
I know what happens now.
Yeah, but I'm still actually going to go play the game.
Yeah, I'm excited for next week. Now we should talk about this week. So this week we get like the Ellie flashback. The most of the episodes are flashback to Ellie and Riley going a little venture to the mall.
Yeah, so we're pretty much all with just Ellie and
Riley.
I
thought it's extremely nice. Some people don't like this episode because they said it adds nothing to the show. I disagree.
It shows her actually sort of, I don't know, being a bit of a kid.
It's currently the lowest rated episode of The Last of Us so far because gay. Much like episode 3 was completely review bombed.
Downvoted.
This one also got downvoted because gay.
That's bullshit. No, I thought this episode kept on track with it being fantastic. I think this really shows Bella Ramsey as an actress hold it actor.
Oh, she's incredible. And
holding her own.
And the actress that played Riley was also fantastic. They had a great chemistry in the show.
They did.
And they were really great. So many parts of this. I watched this very late last night. So I thought there's lots of parts in this that I really made me happy. Like the sequence on the what do you call it with the horses and the carousel. The carousel. Great. Them playing Mortal Kombat was great.
Just like it's them it's taking their minds out of the world they live in.
Yeah.
And they're actually getting to enjoy the age that they're at and enjoy each other's company instead of living in some fucking military boarding school.
It was nice seeing people have fun in the show.
Yeah.
It was great. I really, really enjoyed watching this episode. I thought it was great. I thought props to the set design and the production of this episode.
The mall looked wicked.
So I learned that the mall was about to be demolished, and so
Oh,
they got
like
in there.
Inception.
They got in there. They got like permission to get in there, and then they were like able to go, like, because it's going to be demolished. They were
They were
able
able
to
to do
like
stuff and
change stuff and like change things up so they can get certain shots and that.
that's wicked. That's cool.
So yeah, it
I
looked
thought, yeah,
incredible.
it did.
There's a certain shot that I want to
I
find.
was blown away this whole time by the acting, like because
Yeah,
this episode pretty much solely relied on
this is the
those
acting app.
two girls, and I don't know the actress name that played Riley, but I've seen her
Storm
face
Reed.
around.
She's in the hit film Missing.
Yeah, that I was about to. I did think about that just literally before that. She plays the main
Yeah,
actress in that or something. But yeah, it's really showing like because obviously Bella Ramsey hasn't been in a lot, and she sort of
no,
had to like step. She's had to really step up in this show, and
yeah,
obviously she's done great contending with like and building chemistry and running along with Pedro Pascal. But I think this episode just shows how great she actually is.
100%, 100%. This is so much of this episode's her and Storm Reed's shoulders. That's the actress that plays
Yeah,
what's her face, Riley. But how good is just this shot is my favorite.
it's wicked.
It's just such a great shot.
Yeah.
Like
When they walk in and all the lights start turning on, that's
it fantastic. I just want to, if we don't get done here, and then just all the lights are coming on, incredible. Looks great.
and like I don't like, and then obviously the end of the episode,
Heartbreaking.
heartbreak, and I think
We all knew it was
that
coming.
I think that plays into the whole thing of people like her because she's so young. People assuming that like the character hasn't had heartbreak before,
Yeah.
but she literally gets her first love, and then
So
2 minutes later,
I think it was episode 3 where she tells Joel that she has killed someone before. I'm not sure.
yeah,
I kind of now take that as in I think she killed
yeah,
Riley.
yeah,
In terms of, I'm not sure if it was Riley just turned into a infected and she just had to kill her in order to stop her attacking, or she killed Riley out of love,
like
pity.
just to put her out of
put her out of it, so she didn't turn into one of the things. I really love Riley's option she gives Ellie, where she's like, I don't want to kill her because I'd rather just spend what time we have. I don't want to rob us of any time that we could have.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the sort of bittersweet tone of the end of the episode sort of caps it off because it's such a like a heartwarming episode, and then it sort of brings you back like crashing back down to the same reality that they're living in.
It's like we got a release for about 40 minutes and then bang, we're back.
Like even during it, like obviously you can there's something's gonna go wrong. Like
100%.
it always sort of has to. And I was sitting there for a while. I'm like, this seems like a part where one would just jump out, and like it didn't till right at the end. It really held back. Like they could have just like obviously they had the source material to run off of, but like if this
I
was just,
like that
of The Walking Dead, they would have just had them fighting a bunch of them in there anyway, like for no reason. But I like how they just sort of
Well, and I like how like, 'cause I think we all thought that when Ellie was coming back after, like, she went to go leave, then she went to come back. I thought that like the zombie would be attacking Riley there.
Yeah.
And they didn't do that.
So I'm now curious because you also haven't played it. I'm actually curious to, like, for someone that has played it to sort of how it sticks to the DLC.
I've seen some comparisons, mainly of only the photo booth scene.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, the photo isn't that like the like cover for the thing? It's like the pictures from the photo booth. It's like the cover for like the DLC or something.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that. So this is what a little bit of it looks like. Surely gameplay's not too bad, especially if we can't hear it. But do they have? Okay, so we got the bite marks. And then,
So obviously there's like 4.
so
Okay, so they do them in the same spot too.
yeah. Oh, this is a bit different. This is during the day. Well, the game's got to be a bit more action packed, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
But I know even the stuff with the wolf head that happened.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard, that the game's very this version of the game's pretty cinematic.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
so yeah, just want to see we fight. Okay, all right. It seems. Oh, okay, and then, but that's not in the game unless they've just cut it like that now. I don't know, but that's definitely maybe I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Left Behind incorporates itself into that part of the game.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it looks like they did a pretty solid job.
Yeah. From those little clips and stuff, I think. But even just from like the TV show's standpoint, I think that it does not deserve the lowest rated. It is fantastic.
I think every episode of the show is fantastic, and it's sad that
Yeah.
some of the episodes are getting review bombed because they're like, they made The Last of Us gay, and I'm just sitting here, I'm like, no, The Last of Us was gay before. I was just like,
She's literally like the whole second, like the second one, she has a girlfriend, doesn't she?
yeah, yeah. So I don't know why people are getting mad.
And I think it's like, obviously, like with episode 3, I think people obviously just took the fact, like, obviously a lot of that story is based in notes and stuff, and they've sort of just like not like they've sort of like presented the story, and so people are probably like, well, no, that's not how it's meant to be.
100%.
But people are shit, so
People suck, Michael.
can't please everyone, but I'm very pleased. So
No, I very much like this episode. Yeah, not my favorite, but like you know what? I don't even like to rank these episodes. I will say that the episode before this one was my favorite, with Tommy and Joel like
yeah,
confessing everything.
like
And
I
yeah,
don't think I could rank them. I think I could have a personal favorite.
yeah, I'm like that.
But I don't think any single one is worse than any of the others. They all have like a different tone and sort of stuff, and they're all great in their own way. So I don't
Knowing
think
what
they
happens
should
in
be
the
ranked.
game, though, I'm extremely excited for next week.
Yeah. All right.
Extremely. Get ready for an episode.
Do we only have 2 more now?
Two more. We're done.
Ooh.
Hell,
Then we get season 2.
then we get season 2. Michael, what else you been watching?
Other than The Last of Us, it's just been a little bit of Always Sunny. So I just watched The Janitor Always Mops Twice.
So you've seen Hero I Hate Crime.
Yes.
Incredible episode.
Yes.
Does
I
it take you back when they just drop the C word so casually? As Americans and American shows?
Yeah, it is always a bit weird when they always drop, because it's like normally in like an American show, it's such a big thing if they do drop it, but
Yeah.
they just drop it.
I don't care. Yeah,
They
I Hero I Hate Crime's in my top of all time for that show. Absolutely love it. Super excited. Season 3 of The Mandalorian, that comes out tomorrow, by the way.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did
And
not
when do
know
we
that.
get Ted Lasso?
15th of March.
15. Okay. I need to I'm gonna rewatch that. soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna start my rewatch of all the Scream films this weekend. Other episodes, because I think we haven't spoken a lot about your favorite episodes of Always Sunny so far.
I
And
gotta.
I'll pull up my list and see if you recognize any of them. Obviously Charlie Work is the highest rated episode of
Charlie
Always
Work.
Sunny, and that's the episode when they have that one shot, and it's the one where Charlie's
Oh, the health inspector.
health inspector episode.
That one is definitely up there for me. I enjoyed that one so much, and it's just the bin needs to be moved 6 feet.
Yeah, it's the and D doesn't do it. He's like, "Oh, you bitch, you bitch." No, that one's fantastic, and it's like, really, you're doing a steak and airline scam today? That's what we're doing, and that's great. And then with Mac with the scratch on his face, and he's just like, and Dennis is just like, Mac's trying to do that thing where he brings something up to me, but he doesn't really want to bring up. He's like, look at me when you're talking to me.
I'm just sad that like I'm almost up to date. because
Mm.
then I don't have it to binge.
They're currently filming season 16 at the moment, or season 16, or yeah. All right, so
I did have to have a chuck because I've got like the Disney Plus open with the list at the moment.
yeah,
I do. Thunder Gun 4. And Charlie's just. I was like, but I'm a bit confused by that or everything. It is like the most obvious shit.
he needs to hang dong. We need to see the dong. Yeah. So in my top are the gang dines out, which is incredible.
Yes,
Um,
that was funny.
the gang misses the boat. That's one where Dennis drives into the water.
Water, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to sell it, and it's just like a starter car. It's a
Finish
finisher
a
car.
Yeah, it's like a car for a god, the golden god. That's when Dennis starts referring to himself as a golden god.
Yeah.
Hero or hate crimes on here. Where Mac finally comes out as gay just so he can win the lottery ticket. Nightman Cometh, incredible. The musical one. Sweet D has a heart attack where that's the do bow bow. And it's
What
the one
season's
where
that one in?
it's like season 4 or 3.
Okay.
Early.
I watched that a long time ago.
Yeah, it's early Sunny where when Mac and Charlie try to get jobs. They get jobs at the mail and they're sorting the mail.
Yes, yeah. Oh, it's the mail conspiracy.
It's a Pepe Theory one. It's a Pepe Sylvia one. Can I talk to you about the mail? I've been dying to talk to you about the mail.
Actually, scrolling back this far, Who Pooed the Bed was kind of funny.
Who Pooed the Bed was great because poop is funny. The gang desperately tries to win an award. That's the one where they go to the bar and they get the big drinks and they're told when to drink. And they're making fun of other TV shows. Where like with the laugh tracks and they keep getting told when to drink. And they like really get in deep with trying to write themselves a song. It's got Charlie who creates the song where it's like he tells people to go fuck themselves. That's great. The Dennis system is great. Charlie McDennis, The Game of Games. Incredible.
That's funny.
Dennis is a bastard man. All right. Then Reynolds versus Reynolds, the serial defense. When Charlie's like, "Do you have such a certificate that says you don't have donkey brains?" It's when Frank hits Dennis. And Dennis spills cereal all over his car.
Yes. Speaking of that, with the other law one, when it's the
the Ponderosa trap. Incredible.
That was funny. Big hand.
My God, Maureen, you've enhanced yourself.
Then the subsequent episode where it's all about who murdered her.
Who murdered Maureen? So funny. Mac and Dennis moved to the suburbs is incredible.
Yes.
Mac's famous mac and cheese. Hey. Mac feeds Dennis the dog. And then the gang goes to the water park. It's great. It's like, whatever you do not put your butt on the drain, even though no matter how good it feels. Why would we do that, Mac? Why would we do that? Why would anyone do that? But yeah, incredible. It's incredible. And the gang turns black's great.
I mean, I haven't. There's quite a few episodes I'm obviously missing because I can't watch them on Disney Plus.
Yeah, again, the gang turns black. The gang turns black's on Disney Plus.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the one where they swap bodies.
Season?
They season.
Oh right, yeah.
12.
Where they swap bodies. Yeah. They're trying to find the
old man. The
old man.
And he took our leap. He's taken our leap. Great. Oh. Have you gone up to when they try to make you think Dennis left the show?
No, I don't think so. So no, the last episode I watched was the janitor always mops twice. So.
Oh, you would have seen that then.
Oh no, yeah, he did. He goes to North Dakota.
Yeah, he goes to North Dakota. They really made
right
people
after
think.
The Wade, but yeah.
They really made people think Glenn Howerton left the show for the in between the seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, was so funny.
Season 3rd.
That was in between season 12 and season 13.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, they get the bathroom problem ones.
Bathroom problem's great, and the gang gets quarantined. It's also great when they're just like, "Oh, we're just alcoholics. We weren't sick. We're just."
And then I did like the Home Alone episode.
The Charlie Home Alone one was good.
and the cruise one.
Yeah, the gang. Is it the gang dies?
The gang dies.
Yeah, that's a great two-parter. And Dennis does the he's trying to hit on the girl, the young girl. So funny. Yes. Speaking of another show that I've been watching, Community, Michael.
Oh,
So I've passed the gas leak year.
yeah.
Now, I think season 4 is so bad that it gets, and I think there are some funny episodes in season 4.
Oh, there is definitely some decent episodes in there. It's just like comparing them to season 1, 2, and 3. It's just.
But now I'm watching 5 and 6, and 5 and 6 are pretty great as well. Like I think season 4 is so bad that like 5 and 6 get a bad rap too.
Yeah, also, I think they also get a bad rap because that's when they started having all the issues between jumping through networks.
Yeah, they started jumping through networks, obviously.
Like I don't think 5 and 6 quite recapture what they had in 1, 2, and 3.
Especially when you think about Donald Glover leaving, Chevy Chase getting fired.
Yeah. It's just I think they're fantastic. Like realistically, season 4 is sort of so bad that I love it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, there are some very questionable episodes in it, but
what is in season 4? Because you got Changnesia,
which I don't mind. I like the therapist episode. I think the therapist episode is very good.
Which one's that one?
When he's trying to convince them that they're insane.
That's season 3 still.
No, that's Changnesia.
No, it's not. When the therapist is trying to convince the study group that Greendale's not real and they're in a psychiatric hospital.
Yeah, isn't that season?
That's season 3. That's still when Chang's the leader and he's got the dean hostage.
Yeah, that's. Oh right, fuck, I'm getting confused. Yeah, you're right. Yes. Yeah, when Chang is like takes over Greendale, I'm thinking. Yeah, look, Changnesia is a bit of a.
It's weird.
Push. I'm just trying. Like, I'm looking at the names. Like,
I'm looking at Intro to Knots. I enjoyed that one. That's the one where they have their professor over for Christmas dinner, or like their Christmas party.
Yeah, Professor Hickey.
Yeah, Cornwallis. No, Hickey.
Cornwallis.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the origin story was good too.
We lost you. Origin story is not bad.
But I will admit, season 5, the when Pierce dies and they do his lie detector.
Oh yeah, when that whole episode.
That episode's fantastic.
Well, that's the one they did the reading of during COVID, wasn't it?
Nothing's funnier than him going to Jeff. I leave you this fine bottle of scotch, so you're not tempted to drink this finer
bottle of sperm.
That's so funny.
Everything like it's still my all-time favorite show.
Yeah, there's still Meow Meow Beans is great.
Yeah, look, like I said, I think episode 4 gets a very it's sort of it's so bad it's good. Yeah. Like the Inspector Spacetime one.
Yeah.
Convention is alright. Like the first date, like the first episode is alright. Like it's a bit.
Obviously, in season 5, the episode where Troy leaves is incredible.
Oh yeah, it genuinely makes me cry.
Yeah. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons is great.
Mm-hmm.
And in season 6, I just finished watching. See, I still think season 6 has got some really good ones as well. But I'm currently watching the. Which one? The one where they have the prisoners come in on the iPads.
Yes, yeah.
See, I like season 6 as well. Yeah, Community's great, man.
Look, it definitely gets a bit of a bad.
It gets a bad rap.
I think people sort of just assumed it has gone downhill a lot, but I think it's still great the whole way through.
Yeah, I agree. I watched 2 films though. In
What did you
preparation
watch?
for something that we're gonna go see.
Oh, right. Yes.
I watched Creed 1 and 2, Michael. Now I am convinced that if Creed 1 was released today, that it'd be nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. What yeah, 2015 might have been stacked though. But I think Creed 1's incredible. I could watch that again right now, and I watched it 2 days ago. Creed 2 is still great, but it's a bit of fun.
Yeah.
There's a bit more of the Rocky-ish aspect to it, which is fine. It's good. I enjoy it. But I definitely think in terms of like which one's a better film, Creed 1 takes the cake. Creed 1's one of the best Rocky films in the whole franchise.
Yeah.
And yeah, so enjoy them both. Shrinking on Apple TV. Everyone watch Shrinking. Shrinking's great. I'm just gonna keep telling people to watch it until someone watches it. And I watched Clerk 3 again because they put Clerks 3 on Netflix. So yeah,
There you go.
there we go. What you been watching? Anything else?
No.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Clerks 3.
That's a show.
We did it.
Community, great. Always Sunny is great. I
Great.
wish I watched it sooner.
Creed, great.
I'm very excited to start my rewatch of Ted Lasso in preparation for season 3.
Scream rewatch is going to be fun too. Ted Lasso is also on my list to rewatch. I kind of want to watch Cobra Kai again.
Yeah, I need to get. I still haven't watched. Actually, I haven't watched the newest season. I completely forgot.
Fake fan.
I need to get back onto that.
Oh, get excited, Michael! Guess what they uploaded to Netflix today?
What?
Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins. Get excited.
Speaking, that's probably one of my least favorite community episodes.
Oh, the G.I. Joe one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I skip it. And I skip that and the Muppet one.
Yeah, the puppet ones also.
But they can do good gimmicky episodes like that. The claymation one's fantastic.
Oh, the Christmas one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Actually, Always Sunny's got a really good claymation episode in one of the Christmas episode of Always Sunny, where they first just start dropping the F-bomb when Charlie goes to Santa and he's like, Did you fuck my mom?
Did you fuck my mom?
That's incredible. That's such a great episode. It's one of their first extended episodes as well.
Did you fuck my mom?
Everyone in summary, watch Community, watch Always Sunny, watch Creed, watch Tar, and watch The Last of Us. But don't watch Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins. And that's all the time we have for today. Thank you all for watching this episode of Millennial Movie Talk. I've been Alex. This has been Michael. Check us out in everything that we do. All of our socials and stuff, they're on the links down below. And as always, I'm Alex.
And I'm Michael.
And there's less people, so I'm just going to say we're out of here.